Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have another IYL match, this time between the two Yomi Titans, Caralad and mysticjuicer. Um, as you can see from the screen, they're both Troc mains, and so they've decided to stick to a good old bash fest. I believe this is the play-in match for Dreadlands. Yeah, so the winner of this match makes it into playoffs, and the loser goes home, sadly. I'm recording from my Mac because I'm abroad right now for 3 months, so can't record my usual desktop, but this should still be sufficient. I just want to confirm with them. Yep, okay. So let's see. First turns here, Mystic Juicer just poked out. He poked into a block, and he poked out the K. Oh, now Mystic Juicer gets a block of his own. So this matchup, I think, is just since Troc has very good RPS, very efficient damage. I think Chalk Mirrored comes down just to like pure footsies and leveraging your fast buttons as much as possible. I'm no expert on Chalk nor on this particular mirror match, but um, should be interesting. Yes, another Katro. Katro is always the second fastest throw besides super throw in a matchup. Um, Only beaten by two throw and Midori K. So yeah, K is very good button. Block. Life totals even, pretty much even. Two giant, each got one giant growth. Even hand totals. The third K. Caralad is playing all his face cards, as Trock should. Yeah, you, in a mirror match, the superior player will draw the better cards. That's just how it goes. Kappa. Anyway, Mystic Juicer, his patience pays off. He's just blocked. I think has he pressed any other than that five? Other than the opening 4 and 5 attack, I think he just blocked this whole time, and he finally gets another block attached. And now Mystic Juicer has access to the fastest throw in this matchup, and Carolad does not yet. Wow, he's still sticking to blocking, but he must be baiting out one of his fast buttons like J or Q, just because when Troc has two blocks attached, his tendency is just to go in first thing because he wants to take advantage of his damage, and blocks are um, pretty much his least are not very good anymore. Nice, 20 damage. Troc does a ton of damage. Mystic Juicer's at 45 though. Mm, he must be wary to not let Carolina touch another block. Mystic Juicer discards a 9 for War Stomp. Clearly he must have more dodges where that came from. Because Troc only has 8 dodges total. It's a very valuable card. Nice baiting out the Joker with the poke, six poke. Oh, Caralad gets second block. So now they both are fully powered up, fully juiced up, muscles flexing. Oh, and Mystic Juicer is getting to somewhat low hand. Well, Caralad has a healthy hand total. So not only does Caralad have the life lead, he's above 45 HP, which is important. And he has more cards. Ooh, footsies. Of course, 4 attack being the fastest in a grappler matchup. I mean, the lowest rank normal. I'm pretty sure this is still best out of 5 despite being a play-in match. Q Clash. Q is the fastest attack in this matchup. Beats good move, beats AA. Damn, if only they were the same rank. They were the same suit as well, that would be the perfect mirror clash. Mystic Juicer. Definitely the more patient player. Mystic Juicer is known for his patient blocking playstyle. With even with 2 blocks attached, he's just willing to build cards, even though he loses his blocks at this point. Carla has drawn 3 War Stomps. Very strong ability, but it's also a dodge, so he's expending a precious dodge to get Mystic Juice knocked down. Oh, that 2 throw is a bit gutsy. Expecting Mystic Juicer to block or wake up throw, I guess. Expecting to wake off any attack. Oh my god. The blind beast unleashed. No aces were powered up for. Stuffed up by the J. Carolad, you almost died there. Thank God you didn't play anything besides attack. I don't think Carolad had blind 3 aces, so attack was the only way to not get utterly obliterated by Beast Unleashed. Well, at least Mystic Juicer got to Troc Super, you get your blocks back, so I always like to meme that Troc Super only takes cost 1 card. Because you play 3 aces and you get your 2 blocks back that were attached. That's the second Joker he's baited out. Damn. Well done, Carolad. Shake my head. Oof. And now, Carolad has Eagle Totem, which a Mystic Juju doesn't have a Q. He has to completely respect it. Oh hey, he got worst on his own. Not gonna do much, except because Carolad has a huge hand already. Just wants to get him to a knockdown state. See a Q from Mystic Juice here? Oh, Dutro. Very nice. The mix up there was Q or throw, I would assume. Because Q is the fastest, and when Carolad's knocked down, he can't dodge Q. He has to block it, and So Caralad was blocking in anticipation of Q and got thrown instead. So yeah, very well played by Mystic Juicer. Oh, again, more stomps. Right, because blocking for Troc is not very beneficial once you already got two blocks attached. But sometimes you just got to do it if you have to read or you want to build some cards. There's the Q. Mystic Juicer with the 500 IQ Q. The pun not intended. But yeah, well done with that. He's burned Eagle Totem. It's doubtful Carolina hasn't. Well, Carolina might have the other two aces. He might. He's drawn to a lot of his deck. Right back at you. Carolina plays his own Q. Which is 7 HP. Carolina 10. Yeah, they both have very low life totals. One hit should do it. Or in this case, maybe take knockdown here? Right? Take knockdown. If he has a Q, he can chip. I think Q is 2 chip. Yeah, he can. Unless Carolad gold bursts here. Oh, will we see it? Carolad gold bursts here. Decides to bluff and plays gold burst. Oh my god! Wow. This is truly the highest level of Yomi. Goddamn. I always like to make fun that Troc is an easy character, but um easy character doesn't necessarily mean anything when you play Yomi in a high level. Well, I mean, what am I saying? How should I say this? You can still make extremely smart plays with an easy character. And those two are clearly demonstrating that. Caralad is willing to risk death by bluffing. So he could wake up Gold Burst. Because he knew about the chip. He knew. God, these players, they definitely they definitely deserve to both be in playoffs. But only one can make it. Only one. This is a battle to the death. Nice. Just totems. Was willing to bet. Yeah, if Carolina didn't have a dodge or a Q, I think that AA was checkmate. Sticking to the mirror. I like it. Good old bull smashing mirror. Good start from Mystic Juicer, already 50% power. So far, he's been playing to unlock full giant growth early game. Should have blocked again. Could have gotten a second block. But Mystic Juicer wanted to go for that big duff. Anticipating the Carolad wouldn't allow him to build. Oh, that's Carolad's turn to duff. 678. Ouch. That's definitely the meanest straight in the game. 678 is basically the highest damage tree combo straight. – . . . . . – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – If only Rook had a 9 normal, you could go A9 10, and that would have been extremely manly. Oh no, Mystic Juicer should have relegated to his original plan of blocking. Now he's eating all these attacks. Trock's face card, they don't do a lot of damage besides K, but they do add up if you keep getting hit by it. So Mystic Juicer blocked turn 1 and hasn't blocked it since. I wonder if Caralad will try to catch one of them. K is a good way to do it. This time beating out Mystic Juice's throw. Excuse me. Okay, block. Grappler matches are so explosive. Just because they I should say this. Oof, eagle to him. Was willing to bet he wouldn't block again. But I was just saying grappler matchups are so explosive because they have comparable throw speeds, so they can no longer block super safely in grappler matchups, in grappler mirrors, I guess. Grappler versus grappler. So it becomes really, I guess it just becomes really RPS, and throw speeds actually matter. And both sides can safely block. Like grapplers usually can block pretty safely against characters that don't have a lot of throws or don't have such high damaging throws. Um, but not in the case of grappler mirrors, grappler matchups. I'm just rambling. Anyway, good bluff by Mystic Juicer. Okay, good block on a cross up. Chalk normals 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, chalk is more even normals than on ones. War Stomp. Caralad can default to Q here if he has it. War Stomp Q, good combo against fully blocked, fully juiced up chalk. Alright, Caralad can throw him and do like 16. Oof. Oh yeah, I forgot he did have eagle to him, didn't he? Actually, no. These are all blind. That's crazy. I don't think they powered up for. Oh, actually, um, he got one ace from the straight, and that's it. So that eagle to him, Mr. Juicy didn't know was coming. Oh, yeah. That was pretty dominating for Carolyn. Mr. Juicy just didn't have a chance to really get started. I think this is going to be a Trock Fest till the end. Carolad does have a Geiger, but I think he's more comfortable with Trock. Oof. Good start for Mystic Juicer. Carolad wanted to catch out turn 1 block, I'm assuming. The mysticjuicer has consistently blocked turn 1, so that was a good switch up from him. Instead of turn 1 blocking, he does the turn 2 block. %50 power. Now, if I was mysticjuicer, I would block again. Do it. Just do it. I would got hit. Mysticjuicer was smarter than that. I guess like we gotta see how much Caralad is willing to give him the second giant growth. Oh, mysticjuicer shifted up his range quite well, throwing off his timings, throwing off Carolad's timing, I guess. Now life lead and fully juiced up. Caralad has to be worried. Wanted to catch. I guess he wanted to catch a dodge there or something. But 3 throw is not usually like in grappler versus other characters. 2, 3, 4, 5 throws are all super good, all beat out throws the other characters have. But this one you really have to worry about throw speeds here, and 3 throw isn't really going to cut it. Not a perfect. It's going to be a long hill to climb for Carolina to come back. Well, that's certainly a way to start the comeback. Plays the slow J, pays off. Slow J in this matchup, I think fairly strong because it does beat everything except fast J, A, and Q. This juicer he won't let him build. I mean, won't let him grow. Growing is one of the best ways for Chalk to come back because he has access to Beast Unleashed, the 45 damage super. Have lethal, play lethal. I was dominating my Mystic Juicer. Pretty sure Carolina ended the first game with like 87 life or something. And now Mystic Juicer ends his with 81 life. So one-sided Stormfest back to back. I think it's easy for one Troc to build momentum, I guess, and smother the other, especially with 2 blocks attached. Because a Troc with 2 blocks attached is like a whole different character compared to a Troc with no blocks. Ooh. Carolad did not expect the consecutive 2. 2, of course, being the fastest throw in the matchup, besides his super. Early War Stomp here, I wonder. Usually War Stomp is better when Truck already has 2 blocks attached, but we'll see what Mr. User has it up in his sleeve. He went to beta DP. Now let's get Truck throws only do 8 damage at this stage of the game. Unlike Rook throws, which do 10 damage, Rook OP. I don't know how much block we'll be seeing. Because obviously the first Troc they can leverage Beast Unleash and 2 blocks attached. The first Troc that does that has a pretty big advantage. So it might be a block fest here. That's what Mystic Juicer was thinking, but Caralad goes in. Caralad has drawn 3 Ks. No, 2. Good clash. God damn it, Mystic. It's a very bad pun. Oh, he had the read on block. It's very interesting how in this matchup that it all depends on reading your opponent's want to build. And Troc has all the tools to punish Troc from another Troc from building, just because Troc has so many throws himself. Like other characters, Troc builds a lot. You can't really do much except, you know, either go block with Troc, or you spend one of your few throws you have. But in the Troc versus Troc mirror, Troc has so many throws, so he can constantly punish the other Troc from building. See what I mean? So it's really RPS. It's a really rock paper scissors mirror. Very footsies. Good cue. Lactose roughly even. Mystic Juicer I think has the upper hand just because he has one giant growth attached. Mystic Juicer can exploit Caralad's Q Clash. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, Mystic Juicer can he could exploit Caralad's wanting to stop him from getting another giant growth and maybe play big meaty normals in response to throws. We'll see. The third Q. Damn. Yeah, he didn't expect that either. Troc at low hand, 4 cards. That's the lowest I've seen in this set. Oh no. 2 is too fast. Well, it looks like Mystic Juice has to forego his Beast Unleashed comeback plan. I think you're too low life total to risk that. Too low life total and 2 low cards. Oh, Carolette saying no, sir. I'm not letting you get a second block. And now Carolette can maybe chip out with Jace. Oof. Catches the dodge out of nowhere. Mystic Juice gonna try and kneel here. Nice dodge. This is most certainly a Joker. Yeah, Carolina was very low hand. But I mean, taking knockdown is fine. Maybe if you can beat, if Mystic Juice can beat out a DP here, then that'll be great because he'll get a second block. Oh, damn, he tried to blow him up. When Mystic Juice has such low life total, it doesn't really matter though. When if Caralad gets blocks attached. Caralad just was reading fast attack like JRQ. Oh! Oh my god, this interaction. I don't know what to say about that. Except they both had the hard read that the other would blodge. And it just ended up Carolina had the faster he had the fastest slow throw. 9 beating out the 10. That was an interesting way to end that match. Okay, now it's match point. Everything is on the line here. One person's IYL dreams will end here. Oof. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is definitely footsies to match up. Oof. Mr. Usyk gets ace and a big life advantage. Taking care of that throws here. Yeah, I was right. Q. Good button. Bringing out the normals now. Perhaps he has a stray of his own. Or Jander, that's really good too. Carolad brings out his own Q. So now Carolad was like um, playing attack heavy range, betting that he wouldn't block again. No fear, doesn't care. I'm gonna keep hitting you in the face. And then Carolad gets the not only life lead, but one block attached. Oof, big duff. Can't believe it. Well, I forgot fast J is only a one combo point ender. That's fair. That's really good. Because you see J used as a button so often, you forget that as an ender sometimes. Okay, let's be careful and not get too predictable. Trying to get his second block attached. Now we pretty much have an even game. This is the way that the final game of the set should go. No longer a blowout. That's his third Q. Yeah. And now both are within Beast Unleash lethal range, which is fairly important. War Stomp here. Caroline wants the card advantage and knockdown. I'm betting this is where Caralad blocks to bait out DP. I don't think mysticjuicer has played much of his fast buttons. No. He has not only one J and one Q in discard. Yep. I thought that was coming. Saw Juicer's discard, waiting and bait out one of his fast buttons. And now Carolad has access to Beast Unleash. Ah, gets the easy 20 damage. Yeah, that's the dangerous mind game you play when you have Beast Unleash on deck. It's like, especially in this mirror, because you can either play AA, which is basically the second fast stack in the matchup, or you can play the other side and beat anything that's not attack. It's actually Beast Unleash, Eagle Totem. It's actually a really devastating mix-up for another shock to go against. Oh, Kala blows all his aces. That's Joker, probably. No, it's a bluff. I was wrong. I was thinking that at low hand that would be an actual Joker. Okay, Mystic Juicer can still come back. Carolad's a lot of his face cards, Carolad's face cards are in discard. And he's knocked down, and he has two blocks attached. Mystic Juicer can actually capitalize with a good cross up here. Or throw. I think Carolad was trying to go for lethal there. Because 18 damage is very easy to achieve with two blocks attached. Throw into a high normal is death. Carolad goes for another throw here, maybe? I don't know if he'll be that greedy. Oof! And Mystic Juicer closes it out with a blind AA. That game went down to the wire, and Mystic Juicer clinches it out with only one block attached. I assume Carolad did not have a Joker, and he ran out his and Carolad ran out of his fast buttons. He used them all early. That's the Dane. Blind A was definitely good there because throw into high normal against Carolad would have been either def or close to def, I think. So congratulations to Mystic Juicer. He makes it into playoffs over Carolad. Carolad had a really strong IYL run to start, but then he started losing some games and got into fourth place while Mystic Juicer is fifth place. Yeah, I think Mystic Juicer has consistently beaten Carolad every time they've met, but this really went down to the wire here. Both really good chalk players. I mean, both really strong grappler players overall. They had double psychic. Yeah, that was insane. The double Joker callouts. That really took the wind out of MJ's sails. I think that was probably the best chalk mirror match I've seen. Like that was some really high level play. Pure Yomi, pure RPS. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for the recording. Sorry I was a bit rambly at some points and talking about I don't know stuff that came off the top of my head, but it's like I just moved into a new place. I'm gonna stay in Colorado for 3 months. Yeah, I got a lot of things in my mind, but I was able to record this, and I'm happy I did because that was really hype. Anyway, I'll upload this later. Hope you guys enjoyed.